my fellow makeup enthusiasts, welcome back to my perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. My name is Lainey, and today I was in the mood to do just a lighthearted little unboxing video. I'm going to show you the December Tribe Beauty Box. I know I'm late to the game, but better late than never. And this video is brought to you by David's Tea. Not that they are sponsoring me because they don't know who the crap I am, but I'm still a little bit sick, still feeling a little bit under the weather, and this tea is helping. By the way, this flavor is cardamom French toast. If you know me, you know how much I love cardamom. So go check out David's Tea, hashtag not sponsored, in the description box. So good. So good. So before I get into the Tribe Beauty Box, I wanted to show you this little package that I got today from Beautiful Disaster. I've been talking more and more about this brand. I adore their clothing and I adore what they stand for. I'm sure that if you watch a lot of beauty or makeup related videos, you have probably seen the commercials for this brand. Their clothes are so cool, and essentially they stand for self-acceptance and overcoming adversity and banding together and bonding with people who have had crappy experiences and rising from the ashes and all of that good stuff. I love what they stand for. Basically, they stand for solid mental health, and I love every message that they put out there. I want to do a Beautiful Disaster haul at some point. I probably will. But for now, let's just do this little unboxing because I want to change into one of the shirts that I got. This is my favorite of their, this is my favorite message that they have to offer, and it is perfectly imperfect, and it says, "You don't know my story." I hate it when people think that they know something about me based on one little fact or based on my hair color or based on one little interaction. It makes me so mad when somebody thinks they have me pegged. So I love it that this says, "You don't know my story," and I love it that it says perfectly imperfect, because we are all works in progress. You cannot judge someone for being at a really rough spot on their journey. We are all on a journey, and we're gonna hit rough patches until we complete that journey and move on to the next one. And so I really love everything that this shirt stands for. I'm gonna go change into it really quickly, and then I'll be right back. So here's what it looks like. It says perfectly imperfect, you don't know my story. I also have a tank top that has the same design on it. I probably should have changed into that because it's about 80 degrees outside, and if I run the air conditioner, it interferes with the sound quality. So I'm gonna get hot in a minute. I probably actually should have put on this tank top. It says Beautiful Disaster Brewed Dirty, and the reason I really wanted this tank top is because my favorite drink from Starbucks, and of course this is a spoof on the Starbucks logo, my favorite drink at Starbucks is the dirty chai, so I love this tank top. I might change into it if it gets too hot. I'm gonna see if I can actually make this quick and not break into a sweat and ruin my makeup. So let's go ahead and get into the Tribe Beauty Box for December 2019. Now, if you guys follow Angelica, you know that she curated this box. I love her. She is one of the reasons I have a YouTube channel. She is one of the first YouTubers that I watched who basically said, you don't have to do this bullshit that the big beauty gurus are telling you that you have to do. And I went, really? I like this chick, and I love her makeup style. I love everything she stands for. She's so likable. If you haven't heard of her, you've heard of her. I can't imagine that you haven't heard of her. So let's just go ahead and skip that part and get into the box. Now, I have some really great things to say about the Glam Light Miracle Eyeshadow Palette. I am wearing it right now. Let's zoom in. And I am also wearing the Makeup Geek highlighter. I got the lighter one. It's called Psychedelic, and it looks like, if I can open it, it looks like this. Let's zoom in on that. And let me see if I can swatch it for you. I'm gonna swatch it right here. See, it's not blinding, it's not in your face. Quite frankly, I am not always in the mood for a blinding highlighter. I really do love this highlighter, and it's by Makeup Geek. I have never tried anything by Makeup Geek, so I'm very happy to have this. They have some Cleona brushes from the stained glass, The stained glass collection. I have been loving these. I am especially pleased with the Big Face powder brush. I've been using this to apply my new loose translucent setting powder, the Magic Star powder by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Good Lord, I cannot talk. I am so out of practice. But these eye brushes are really nice as well. I don't know a lot about brushes. I've never really met a brush that made a world of difference in my makeup application. Even the really, really, really good brushes, a lot of times I will still catch myself using my fingers, but I do enjoy these brushes. I do think that they are good, but I'm not the person that you want commenting on brushes because I don't know a whole lot about them. So let's see what else we have. We have these little under eye patches. I haven't used these yet. I'm a little bit afraid of them because I have had under eye patches really irritate my skin in the past. So I might put them on for like 5 minutes and see. I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad about these, and I've watched a couple of unboxings of the Try Beauty box. So I don't know. I might give them a try or I might give them to somebody else. Now, before I get into the really good stuff, and I'm going to talk more about the eyeshadow palette, let me talk some shit really quickly, particularly about this lipstick. This lipstick is by Gerard Cosmetics, and it is what I call butthole lipstick because it's brown. The name of the lipstick is even Mudslide. Now, okay, I've been watching Angelica for a long time, and she and I tend to have really similar taste in eye makeup. We don't tend to have similar taste in lipsticks. She tends to like the really nude lipsticks, and they look beautiful on her. But this isn't a nude. This is a shit color. Let me show you how shitty this color is. Hang on. All right, so here's my swatch of Mudslide. See, not even a little hint of pink. It's just shit colored. So we're gonna take some toilet paper and we're gonna wipe. Look at that. I mean, that looks like you just wiped your ass, right? That is so ugly. Oh my gosh. I mean, for somebody who has such good taste, I cannot believe that Angelica would pick such an ugly, shitty lip color. It looks like shit. It literally looks like shit. Not only does this lipstick look like shit, I mean, it's called Mudslide, which I'm pretty sure is a euphemism for diarrhea, but it also hurts. I did try it on off camera because I wanted to, I just like to practice. I'm just better at making videos when I have a little bit of practice and I kind of know what I'm in for. So I put it on and it burned my lips. So not only did I look like a shit sipper, but my lips were on fire. It reminded me a lot of that ColourPop formula that they had in the Disney Midnight Masquerade little duo sets with the highlighter and the lipstick. It burned. So this is crap. This is a terrible product for me. You know what? I feel like if you have a deeper skin tone, this might look fine on you, or maybe if you mixed it with some other color so that it didn't look quite so shitty, or I don't know, maybe you can rock a brown lipstick. Some people can, I cannot. So this was a fail, big, big fail. And let me talk about the worst thing in this box. I'm so mad. I filmed on my new camera and I filmed a whole segment with these multi-chrome flakes, and I was so proud of it because you need to see how bad these really are. And I cannot get the footage to upload to my computer because I have shitty editing software. I'm getting Final Cut Pro. I'm so nervous. I'm so intimidated by it, but I'm getting it because my editing software sucks. So let's open this up. So they look kind of cool, but they're not. So, okay, they're already flying around the room. The camera's probably not picking it up. My good camera actually did pick up the little flakies flying around the room. Oh, damn it, and they're getting in my tea. Fuck you, flakes, get out of my tea. Can you see that? Let me tilt this down. Does that show up? Can you see the sparkles in my tea? Okay, let me get the card and I'm gonna read you what it says about these little fuckers right here. Okay, Venus Scale Cosmetics. Vixen Potion, $17.99 is the retail price, which is $17.99 too much. So it says, intense pigment for an edgy chrome effect. Multi-chrome pigments are 35 times more expensive, really, than regular eyeshadow formulas. Okay, I can understand multi-chromes. Yes, they're more expensive. They are truly amazing. They are truly terrible. They are truly total turds. Okay, so I did a little bit more digging for some similar products. I couldn't find anything on the Venus Gale website. In fact, these are sold out, and then they have some eyelashes that look kind of okay. I digress. I don't think they're going to stay in business very long because these are crap. So on a similar product, it said to use a sticky base and use a finger application. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Where is my glitter glue? And I'm just going to take my finger in the lid and I'm going to get some of the flakes on my finger. See, this is what they look like. They're very chunky. And I'm going to pat them on top of the sticky base. Okay, do you see how you don't even really get an even application? Let me put my finger all the way into this jar and get a shitload. They're flying around the room and pack them on again. Okay, so if you really pack them on, then you get kind of an even application. But look at that texture. I mean, who the fuck wants that texture on their eye? I don't. When I was putting these on, using my other camera, they got in my eye. They did not hurt my eye. They are eye safe, so I think that that is true. But they got in my eye. They got all over my face. They got all over my little table right here. They're a mess. They don't look that pretty. Unless you really pack them on, you don't get an even application. They're bad. They are just bad. And I know that there are going to be assholes out there who are like, Lainey, you just suck. You just don't know how to work with them. Well, let's see. I tried a dry application because I thought, well, maybe you don't really need a sticky base. That didn't work. I tried a sticky base application. I tried a thick sticky base. I tried a thin sticky base. I tried a shit ton of ways to try to get these to work. And then this is what they look like when you try to wipe them off. They're bad. They're just bad. And let me tell you about one other thing that I filmed, but that I will probably never upload because I will probably never be able to get it to run on my editing software. But if I ever get Final Cut Pro and get it to upload, I might show you. Let me just tell you about it. Maybe it's better if I just tell you rather than show you, because the flakes were flying around the room so badly that I was breathing them in. So I took a tissue, I blew my nose, and on the tissue you could see glitter flakes. They were in my nose. I'm sure that they are in my nose again. This palette, it's called Miracle. It is by Glamlight. Glamlight is a brand that I had largely ignored because they were mainly known for their food-themed palettes, and I'm not a big foodie. It kind of grosses me out to think of food and makeup together. I know that I'm weird that way, but they're coming out with a birthday cake palette, which for some reason, if it's candy or sweets, I can totally combine that with makeup. But if it's like tacos or burgers or pizza, I feel like that doesn't really go with makeup. Anyway, this is such good quality that I kind of pre-ordered the cake palette. I really can't wait to get that. I'm not gonna blind you guys. Anyway, this color story speaks to me. I love it. I love the shimmers. They're not too chunky. They don't add any kind of weird texture to my eyelids. I love the mattes. I'm going to swatch a couple of them for you. Okay, so these are the shades that I'm wearing today. I'm not going to go through them shade by shade. I'm just going to try to show them to you. I know that you can only tell so much from a swatch, but I can tell you that I have worn this palette probably 4 times now, and I have been super pleased with it every time. Let me go ahead and take my hair down. So here is the finished look using mostly the Glam Light Miracle palette. I did use Huda Easy Lashes in the style Camille. These are still my absolute favorite lashes. I used the Stila shade Mystere in Spiritual for my inner corner, and I lined my waterline with the Linda Hallberg Mood Crayon in, what is it called? Delighted Mood. So all I did was just put some of this hot pink eyeliner in the waterline. I tend to leave the bottom of my eye fairly blank. I just feel like that makes my eyes look more open, and it's just the way I like to do my eye makeup. I know a lot of people like to blow out the lower lash line. That's just not my preference. To wrap things up, great highlighter. Shitty flakes, don't like those. Shit Zipper lipstick, don't like that. The eye patches, I'm gonna give those a shot, but all in all, I would say that this is a pretty good box, and I very well may try this box again. We'll have to see what they have in store for us in February. So that wraps it up for today. As always, thank you so very much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. Throw me a pity like, give me some encouragement to make some more videos. Very special shout out to you if you are watching this video on the toilet. And until next time, enjoy your joy responsibly.